My name is Christina. I'm with Prevost Law Firm, and I'm here with our client, David. And we just finished David's case, and he's gracious enough to agree to spend a few minutes with us just talking about his situation. We really appreciate it, David. Thank you for
No,
sharing
no
your
worries.
experience. First, just give everyone a little background of who your installer is and what nightmare did they leave you in?
I made the mistake of believing everything they were saying. That we're going to get panels and it was going to be great, and it was going to cover all my expenses on electricity for the next 25 years. And they brought down the stars and the moons. In reality, it wasn't that way. Whenever they did the install, it was all you know bent out of shape from the beginning, from the get-go. So I saw the red flags, but I was like, yeah, maybe they'll fix it. But they never did, and they never completed the install to begin with. And so it was all, it's a rocky road from the get-go.
How did that make you feel being stuck in that situation where they didn't even finish the install?
Well, it just made me feel stuck. Like, I'm stuck here with a thousands of dollars worth of system that I've signed for. And so it just made me frustrated. I would call the Texas Energy Resources, which was the installer company, and I would call them, and there would be no answer. And then they say, "Oh yeah, we'll get back to you." And it's just they didn't really do anything about it, and so it was very frustrating.
Gosh, what made you decide to hire Prevost Law Firm?
To be honest, I wasn't really looking. I was just one day I was on social media, and I saw Prevo with an ad from him, and I called him, and he answered the phone, right out of the blue. It kind of took me off guard because sometimes you got to go to the call the office or whatever. You set an appointment, and then you talk to the lawyer. But I mean, I talked to him directly, so it caught me off guard. That attention from him, and so it was great from the beginning with him.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we sued your lender for you, and your settlement agreement doesn't allow us to talk about the details, including who your lender is. But tell me, how happy are you with the results that we were able to get for you?
Oh man, I'm very, very grateful. I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel for a long time, because it's been a couple of years since we started the process, and I'm relieved. I've got this weight off my back, that things have turned a good way on my side. So I'm really grateful.
Wonderful. Common question we get is, how long does a process take? You hired us back in 24, so it's now 26. We just finished wrapping up your case, and was it worth the wait?
It was, I mean, 100%. I mean, 10,000%. I could say it's worth the wait. I mean, the process seems slow, and like it doesn't, like nothing's moving. But Prevost, I mean, he works for you, and he really cares for his clients. So I really like that.
Last
Yeah.
question. What would you say to someone who's thinking about hiring Prevost Law Firm to help them with their solar panel situation?
Don't even hesitate. I mean, just call him, call him up. Yep.
Perfect. Thank you. Well, again, David, we appreciate your help. We appreciate you sharing your experience with other people. This is going to help other people who are looking at retaining Prevost Law Firm to help them get their financial relief in their solar situation. Thank you again. We're celebrating your victory. Thank you.
Thanks.